How you doing, guys? Zayns Heavy Boxing Dosage here, back with another video. In this video I'd like to give you my prediction for this upcoming fight. It's going down next weekend. It's the return of Sandy Ryan, and she's going in there with the likes of Terri Harper in this fight. You get me? So this is a good matchup, to be honest. Both girls looking really good in their careers at this moment in time. You know what I'm saying? Sandy Ryan, I believe, you know, she was very lucky in her last fight against Jessica McCaskill. Unlucky, very unlucky, because I believe she deserved to win that fight. You get what I'm saying? She was robbed of that decision against Jessica McCaskill. She definitely won that fight, in my opinion. And it's just really sad to see that, you know, there's still a lot of robberies going on in boxing. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes I don't get that. I don't understand that. You know, it's not fair. It's not fair on the fighters, you know, especially when they've worked so hard to get over the line and, you know, put the effort in and make the performance. You know, they don't get their just due. They don't get their, you know, credit, you know. So I feel kind of bad for her in terms of that fight against Jessica McCaskill, because I believe she won that fight. That's just my opinion. I'm sure most of you had the same opinion as me. You get what I'm saying? Because you know, if you know your boxing, I believe Sandy Ryan definitely won that fight. Jessica McCaskill, it was her hometown, so no surprises there that she got favored in a draw. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think that was right, in my opinion, to give Sandy Ryan the draw, because she deserved the victory. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? These things happen in boxing. And I got a big shout out to Frank Warren, because he mentioned that as well. You know, in the last couple of weeks we had Nick Bull versus Ray Vargas. And a lot of people were screaming robbery on that opinion as well, on that decision. And Frank Warren was a bit vocal about his opinion on that. He mentioned we need to get competent judges, and I totally agree. You get what I'm saying? In the Fury vs Usyk fight, the WBC are planning to have 6 judges there to make it a fair decision, which in my opinion, it's a bit ridiculous. You get what I'm saying? I agree with Frank Warren when he says that, and there's no need for that. There's no need for 6 judges. We need 3 competent judges who can do a good job. And likewise, the judges need to get penalized as well if they're not doing a great job. You get what I'm saying? Because it doesn't reflect on the performance of each fighter. You get what I mean? So yeah, man, something's definitely got to be done in this sort of case and situation. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, man. Boxing, sometimes, you know, nothing really happens, you know, so we got to take that into consideration. But we move on, and she's going in there with Terri Harper, Sandy Ryan. Terri Harper, a good opponent. I think she's been knocked out viciously against Alicia Baumgardner. You get what I'm saying? In that fight, brutally knocked out. And you know, I don't think she's really been the same ever since, because she was a knockout artist before that fight, you know. But now, since the knockout loss against Alicia Baumgardner, I think she's changed as a fighter. She's more using her boxing ability instead of going for knockouts. I see a bit of vulnerability there, concerned with her chin. You know, I like Sandy Ryan a bit more better, because I think she's a bit more rugged, you know, and she's definitely been putting in the work, because I've been following her career so far. In the last couple of interviews, I think she's been getting in that work in America, and she's trained trainers as well. She's no longer with the Derby man, Colin McMillan, I think. Not Colin McMillan. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he trained Harry Scarf, so you get what I'm on about. She's changed her sort of trainer, and she's training in Las Vegas now in America, which I think will do her a world of good, you know, because I believe there's generally better fighters in America, you know, and like I say, they live the life. So I think she's been getting in that good work and good sparring up in America, which will definitely show in this fight, in my opinion. The only thing I'm worried about is her taking too much punishment in sparring and leading up to preparation to camps. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen 2 black eyes on her, and which is a bit alarming, you know, because you know, you don't want to leave the fight in sparring, you get me? You don't want to get the fight beaten out of you. So she's just got to be a bit more careful and a bit more vigilant of what she's planning on doing. You get what I'm saying? She can't leave it all in sparring. But hopefully, I think she's been prepared well for this camp, because it's her biggest test so far. And I think she's got a lot to prove off that decision in her last fight, the draw. Do you get what I'm saying? So hopefully she's got her priorities right, and she's had a better training camp than the last one. Terri Harper's really good as well, but I just feel the difference in quality when it comes down to it, to the nitty gritty, when shit hits the fan. I think Sandy Ryan will come up with the goods, and as long as she's given a fair shake in this fight, I can see her winning this fight on points. Could be a possible late stoppage in there due to the vulnerability of Terri Harper, but I think she's rugged enough to see the final bell. And I'm gonna go with my final decision. I'm gonna go with the final prediction. Gonna go with Sandy Ryan on points, unanimous decision. Let me know your thoughts, guys, who you got. You get me? It's a very intriguing fight, 50-50 in my opinion. You know, what do you think? You think there's a draw on the cards as well? You can't rule that out as well, because if it's a close fight, you never know, man. There's a lot of draws happening nowadays in boxing, which is very unusual sometimes, you know, and it doesn't really leave a good taste in the boxing fans' mouth. But this is what we're dealing with in the sport at the moment. So if it's a close fight, it could be a draw again. Could see that panning out. You get what I'm saying? But for my final prediction, guys, I'm gonna go with Sandy Ryan to win this fight via unanimous decision. Let me know your thoughts, guys. As always, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, you know, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. It's Zayns Heavy Boxing Dosage. I'm out.